Good evening. His Excellency, Honorable Shri ESL Narasimhan Garu. So thank you for accepting our invitation and for gracing the occasion as the chief guest of the event. Dato Teng Chang Kim, for coming all the way from Selangor. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us. Union Health Secretary, Dr. Soumya Swaminathan. Thank you, madam, for joining us as well. Dr. Paul Stoffel, it's been a pleasure knowing you while I was in the US recently and also spending the entire day with you today. It was a joy knowing you. Thank you, Dr. Kurt Woodred, for joining us. It's a great honor having a Nobel laureate among us, sir. Thank you very much for gracing the occasion. Dr. Shetty, Dr. Raghavan, we also have our Health Secretary, Dr. Tiwari, Professor Bal Subramaniam, and most importantly to our Director, Life Sciences, Shakti Nagappan, to our Industries and Commerce Secretary, Sri Jayesh Ranjan Garu, and to ladies and gentlemen in the gathering. I'm truly delighted to welcome you all as each and every one of you, in fact, as a host state of Telangana for this 14th edition of BioAsia. Let me thank once again His Excellency the Governor for gracing us with this occasion, on this occasion with his presence. BioAsia, over the years, has emerged as one of the preeminent meetings in Asia for the life sciences and healthcare sectors. Participation of over 51 countries in this year's event as well serves as a testimony to the event's magnitude and prestige. Hyderabad has always been known as one of the top pharmaceutical destinations worldwide. This city is and will remain the pharma production and innovation hub for the world and for the proposed pharma city, which you have just witnessed in its early concept stage, and the innovation hub for the world will strengthen its position significantly. Over the years, Hyderabad has started dominating India's vaccine production and contributes significantly to the global vaccine production while inching closer to be recognized as a global disease prevention capital. Genome Valley is a shining example of Hyderabad's dominant position in life sciences sector. Genome Valley has become the largest innovation and life sciences cluster in Asia and has the privilege of being India's first and only systematically developed research and development and clean manufacturing ecosystem. This cluster has grown tremendously to become home to over 200 companies, which include over 50 global powerhouses, employing a scientific workforce of over 10,000 people. It is indeed a very unique cluster, and the kind of cutting-edge scientific efforts happening in Genome Valley is just unmatchable by any other cluster in India or perhaps also in Asia. It is home to companies with varied capabilities: preclinical research, drug discovery, contract manufacturing, vaccines, clinical research, pharma biotechnology research, biologics, and also agriculture research. It is very heartening to see global leaders like Novartis, GSK, Lonza, among others who are already expanding rapidly in Genome Valley. We have requested Johnson & Johnson also today earlier through Dr. Paul Stoffels to also consider setting up a research center in Hyderabad and also building it as a global innovation hub. I'm glad that Dr. Stoffels could personally visit the cluster today. The growth in the cluster doesn't fail to surprise me every time I visit Genome Valley. I was there this morning, and a number of new initiatives have been launched today with an investment of about rupees 1,700 crores earlier this morning. Like the new SEZ facility of Biologically for their manufacturing and research facility for increasing their product pipeline on immunization, MN Park Phase 2 to build ready-to-occupy laboratory space of about 2 million square feet, 50,000 square feet of ICICI Knowledge Parks catalyst space, and most importantly, the 3D model of the country's largest animal resource facility of Government of India being developed in partnership with the state of Telangana. I must thank Health Secretary Dr. Soumya Swaminathan for her support and would request her to expedite the process of getting this facility up and running possibly over the next 18 to 24 months. These additional capabilities will ensure that Genome Valley is ready for the intake of complete life sciences industry spectrum. No development is complete unless it's inclusive, and I'm happy to see that the companies in the valley, in the Genome Valley, are partnering with local people and creating employment opportunities and other social support for them. I had the privilege to inaugurate a medical center today that offers quality free healthcare for the local villages also. In addition, allotment letters for about 6 companies are being given today with a cumulative investment of rupees 672 crores. Also, a memorandum of understanding is being executed with Serestra to explore a life sciences infrastructure fund to the tune of rupees 1,000 crores to create a sophisticated modular plug-and-play infrastructure for pharma, biotech, and medical devices industry. This will be the first of its kind of fund in the country and for creation of specialized infrastructure in the life sciences industry. With a cumulative investment of over rupees 3,000 crores, which is nearly $500 million, these initiatives mark the beginning of the next wave of development, which I will term as Genome Valley 2.0, and is reassuring of the leadership position of Hyderabad in life sciences sector. I am a biotechnologist by training, and finally, I will be very delighted to put my biotechnology training to good use personally to ensure that the cluster grows and competes with the best life sciences hubs in the world. As one among the many steps forward, I'm personally delighted to announce ILA, which is the Industrial Area Local Authority for Genome Valley today, which will be implemented in the cluster very, very soon. This will be a game changer for the cluster in terms of providing better civic amenities and world-class standards. I'm confident that this will be a useful step towards attracting more top-flight companies to Genome Valley and provide them with desired level of quality infrastructure. We are committed to providing the companies with complete support to grow in the cluster and increase number of research programs in the valley. Genome Valley will very soon compete with other innovation epicenters such as Silicon Valley and will work towards ensuring that we produce, as was pointed out earlier in the AV, large number of high quality, low cost drugs which the world is looking forward to. Our focus is to enable and encourage. Enable through world-class infrastructure and encourage through proactive government policies and provide hassle-free operating environment. Companies in Genome Valley whom I met today told me that from an average of 3 days of power shortage a few years ago to no power shortage today, we have been able to raise their operational efficiency significantly. I have requested all the companies in the cluster to make Genome Valley the first cluster in the country to run completely on renewable energy, on solar power, and make it a global model for everybody to follow as well. In order to accelerate growth and respond to the changing global environment for pioneering pharmaceutical manufacturing investments and research and development, Telangana is also developing the first of its kind pharma city spread across 14,000 acres at international standards with thrust on bulk drugs and formulations. With concepts like zero liquid discharge, common effluent treatment facility, regulatory enclave, 24/7 water and power supply, dedicated land for social infrastructure like housing, entertainment, and commerce, among others, the cluster also promises to be an environmentally friendly ecosystem. More importantly, the cluster, the pharma city, will have an en-bloc environmental clearance, making it easy for the individual industries to set up units directly without having to seek any separate clearances. And if I may ask, what more can the industry want in today's environment? We have made significant progress in terms of planning and environmental clearance process is already at a very advanced stage. And please be assured that we will get this grounded at a very brisk pace. We're confident that the Hyderabad Pharma City will help our companies become more competitive in the international market and re-emphasize India's position in the global market as well. To give a glimpse of the overall experience of the Pharma City, a virtual reality view of the cluster has also been set up in the BioAsia exhibition area. I would urge all of you to actually take some time out and experience the virtual reality system that we have developed. With the new proposed industrial clusters like Pharma City and Med Devices Park, the Medical Devices Park of Hyderabad, our city is ready to assume a leadership role in the life sciences industry in Asia and across the world as well. Such growth clusters will serve as satellite towns of the Hyderabad city with social housing and focused industry, helping the city to grow in all directions. For example, Shamirpet, which is today home to Genome Valley, would emerge as a hub for research and innovation and also serve as a satellite town for life sciences. We will make every possible effort to push the social infrastructure in these spaces in the right direction and aid the growth of industrial clusters. BioAsia has been an integral part of Hyderabad's growth story, and we are committed to magnifying the scale of this event to further greater heights. This year's theme, Power of the Past, Force of the Future, BioAsia 2017, will focus on key areas that will drive synergies among key stakeholders and participants. All the sessions spread out over the next 3 days have been meticulously designed and are aimed at cross-pollination of ideas between the life sciences, healthcare, information technology, and other sectors in promoting human health through harnessing advancements in technology and innovation. We're very excited to be hosting more than 1,500 delegates from around 50 countries across the world who have assembled in Hyderabad over the next 3 days. We will get an opportunity to hear and interact with some of the most distinguished experts from industry across the world. At this juncture, I'd like to reassure the commitment of the government of Telangana to the life sciences sector. BioAsia 2017 is being organized by the government with the support of FABA, and PharmExcel will be a window to the future of life sciences and will deliver the ultimate platform to anticipate the next required shift in perspective, vision, and innovation in the area of life sciences. Once again, I'd like to welcome you all and again reassure you that at the end of these 3 days here at BioAsia, each one of us will go back energized and enthused. Thank you very much for this opportunity.